This is your brain.
Pop culture.
Today marks the 40th anniversary of the Challenger disaster, in which shortly after its launch, the Space Shuttle Challenger broke apart in mid-air due to the failure of an O-ring seal, killing 7 crew members on board. Millions of children were watching this launch, as one of the aims of the flight was to get kids interested in space travel and science. With that goal in mind, a private citizen, a teacher named Krista McAuliffe, was on board as part of the Teachers in Space project, and the hope was that Krista would deliver these lessons from aboard the space shuttle to create a bit of love and interest in space and science for kids. But NASA's initial plan to get kids interested in space travel was a very different one. Harold Spinney is a name you may not recognise, but you certainly recognise the character he portrays, as from the beginning and nearly 50 years afterwards, he performed and puppeteered Big Bird, one of the most celebrated children's characters of all time, and recognised by the Library of Congress as a living legend. As Spinney tells it, and NASA later confirms, he was sent a letter asking if he'd consider joining and orbiting the Earth as Big Bird. But Big Bird, it turns out, was too big. He's 8'2", and it didn't make sense to put him in the shuttle. Now later, an idea was apparently pitched in which Big Bird's beloved Teddy radar would go up with one of the astronauts to help him sleep in space, but NASA rejected the idea. Some of these ideas would be reformatted for Slimy, the pet worm of Oscar the Grouch, another Spinney performed character, in a storyline that saw him go to the moon. Unfortunately, NASA decided that Krista McAuliffe would be the next passenger when Big Bird was unavailable, and sad as it is, the rest is history. Crazy as it is to think about though, in an alternate timeline, millions of children would have seen Big Bird die in the Challenger disaster.